Hi, it's Roni and welcome to my channel. And how to kill a kit with style. This is one that I put together. This isn't one of the HSN ones. It is, I think part of it is, well, that piece there is maybe Pink Fresh, and then the other one is emoji. No, that one's emoji, and the other one is Pink Fresh. And there were two scraps, and I thought I would use some scraps and throw them in here so that I could get them onto a layout. And yeah, I'm not using the back sides. They just really wasn't what I was needing. And that one striped one is it's from the emoji thing too, I believe. And it was from the 6x8 pad. So it wasn't a scrap. It is a 6x8 piece. And I did black. I did back it in black to make it stand out a little bit more when I put it on there. This picture is of my son, and you just can't never get him to smile for a photo. Him and my mom remind me of each other because she never would smile after she got older for a photo, but she did wait till she got older. And you would tell her to smile, and she'd say she was smiling, but she wasn't. He won't even say he is smiling. Anyway, Angela took this picture at the football game, and she is always putting filters on pictures anyway, so that's nothing new. But my title's going to be When Your Friend Tells You to Smile and You Don't. She made him into a cat with bling. And so there I've got a puffy cat that was gifted to me by Liz. And I'm going to put some bling on his ears, just like the ones in the picture. Well, no, not exactly. They're little pearls, little teeny tiny pearl looking things that's from close to my heart. I've had them a long time. I bought like 2 or 3 packages of them because I thought they were so cute. They're so tiny, and I still do. But I thought, oh, they're tiny enough to go on this cat, on her ears or his ears. I'm not sure what he is, but it is a cute little cat. And my son's eyes are hazel. And so I don't know if the filter made his eyes that color or not, because they do look more like a cat's eyes. But sometimes his eyes do look that color. So it's an iffy thing there. I'm using my confetti star punch, and I'm going to put some stars around here. I punched out twice, but I'm going to need a third time. And I'm not going to be satisfied with a couple of things that I do. I'm going to end up changing them. And my title, oh, it is long because, it's when your best friend tells you to smile and you don't. So I would have normally cut it out anyhow, but I think there's more cut than would have been because my camera ran out of memory. But at least it was while I was doing the title. And yeah, I cut this part out, but then I wasn't going to cut the next part out, and it's going to end up cut anyway. I put those up there and decided, well, it just didn't show up very good, so I'm going to add black behind them to make them show up better. And I should have added it behind the word smile before I glued it down, but it's going to be on there without the black. Even though I was wishing I had the black underneath it, it is going to be down there without the black. And those are October Afternoon Daily Flash alphas. Oh, I am so glad I bought several when they first went out of business. I just love those things, and it's nice that I can keep pulling them out and using them. And the yellow went so well with the yellow that was in that Simple Stories emoji. I think it is Simple Stories. And I wanted to bring that color out a little bit more. And that die there, I believe it is my favorite things. And it come with the geotag and the hashtag. And I am going to use the geotag. I'm not going to use the hashtag. But since she used a cell phone and put a filter on there, I thought I'd use a cell phone. And I pulled out those really tiny ones. You can see them laying there. And I believe those are lawn fawn. But I'm not going to use them. I decided I wanted to go bigger and to use my big cell phone die. I wanted to put that. Well, it's from the Emoji Love. It's the funny looking face with the teeth showing. I wanted to put it on the cell phone after I thought about going bigger. And I wanted to put something on there for words. And I'm going to end up pulling out my Tim Holtz tiny, I think they're called Chatter or Chat or something like that. But I was wishing I had the snarky because I thought it'd be cute to put something snarky on there. And the first thing I started to pull out, I don't even remember what it was, but I'm not going to end up using it. Oh, and I did decide I needed another shape on here, so I pulled out the viewfinder. And it's just going to go above the cell phone. I'm going to add some foam tape behind the cell phone and bring it up. Oh, and there's my geotag. And I put a little star in the middle of it. Oh, and now I'm putting where he's at. And it is a football game. Landon had a football game. And so they were there. And I am... I was thinking, what am I doing now? Well, I'm just going back and gluing down what I was talking about a while ago. But yeah, I'm looking at this and I am pulling out that Tim Holtz Chatter stuff. Oh, when I decided to back this with a black, it wasn't showing up the way I wanted it to, and it just kind of laid there. And I thought, what can I do to make it show up better? And I thought about getting out my die and making, scalloped edge around there. And then I decided I just wanted to make it a plain circle instead. But the black highlighted it a little bit. And it's going to go really well with my Tim Holtz little Chatter things too. And I've only had these like 5 years maybe. And look how many I've used. None. I never think of them. But I did think of them and thought about the black ones with the white words for the cell phone. So I'm glad I did. Anyway, I'm going to end up putting not my circus, not my monkeys on there because that was the snarkiest thing that I could find on there. And yeah, it's not exactly what I would have put probably, but I went for it anyway. I did take the bottom part of the it's a 3x4 card that I put down in the bottom right hand corner and make a banner on the cell phone and put gray cardstock behind it. And what's good about that cell phone, it's big enough that you can even put a picture in it if you want to. And like I said, I think it was my favorite things, but it's been a while, so I don't know if you could still get it or not, but it is cute. Now, I generally put something on the center of my viewfinder somewhere or another, and it's usually something round, but today I decided to put an arrow, so I got out my Stampin' Up! Punch and punched out the biggest arrow, and I'm going to put it there. And when you see the pictures at the end, you're going to see where I took the scrap of the yellow paper that I cut off the top. I put that one strip down the side of the picture, but there was still some more left, and I'm going to punch out a yellow one to go on top of the gray one. It's going to be the smaller one, not the smallest, but the middle-sized one, and I'm going to put that on there, and it will be in the pictures at the end. Oh, and look at me. I am putting squiggly lines around here, and, I always say that I don't mind them overlapping and being squiggly. I like that. I like the doodle look, but I ran off the page. That I don't like as much, I think. I should have cleaned the desk. But I ran into something on the desk with my hand and went right off the page. So I'm going to have extra squigglies on here, trying to cover that up a little bit so you can't see that I ran off the page. But that's it. That's my layout. And see the little pearl things on the ears of the cat. Oh, and isn't that mouse cute? It's got little wheels on it. And there's my cell phone, not my circus, not my monkeys. And there's my title, When Your Friend Says Smile and You Don't. They use the filter from Snapchat. Yeah. But yeah, that's it. That's my layout. And if you look down there below, you'll see a whole bunch of gals doing How to Kill a Kit with Style. And like I said before, some of them do it every single day. So check out that list for a bunch of inspiration. And if you leave a comment, I'll get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'll appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so much. And thank you for the comments that you leave. They make my day. But have a happy, scrappy week. Take care and stay safe. Bye.